a lot of teachers don't want candles, lotions, and candles, lotions, and mugs because everybody gets kids or
You
everybody
literally
gets a
just
teacher.
erased all my gift idea. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Juice and Jury podcast. This is our holiday episode. Merry Christmas to everybody. And we are here celebrating with you guys this Christmas 2023. Thank you guys for joining us. Hi, T. Hi, Shanika.
Hey.
How you guys doing today? I see you all looking a little festive. Tiana has like some major decorations behind her.
Oh, I also brought a friend, but I'll introduce him later.
Okay.
But I was wondering whether or not you can actually have a conversation. I like that ornament. Have a conversation with the gum in your mouth.
I'm gonna have to spit this out. It's just so good. I haven't gotten to the end of the flavor yet. But yes. I'm almost there. You'll just see. I'll just do it discreetly while you guys are chatting.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to start with today?
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk about the holiday traditions. I'm not sure if you guys have any. Like, what do you guys usually do around this time? Like, do you guys put up a Christmas tree? Have you put up your Christmas tree? Like, when do people usually do that? I feel like a lot of people say after Remembrance Day, so like November 12th is the time where people put up a Christmas tree, but sometimes you just don't have the time for that. What are you guys thinking?
Good question.
I put all mine, like when the weather was warm, like warmish, did all my outdoor decorations, put up all my indoor decorations because when it's cold, you don't want to go outside, right?
So true. Some people put them out in the summer. Some people put their lights out in the summer, and then when it's winter, they just turn them on. That's brilliant.
In the summer?
What?
Yep. They just put them out. They just put
You
them
mean
out like
you mean like
the lights. The lights. They get the lights out just like, or in the fall, right? They put them out where it's kind of like warm outside, and then in the winter, all you have to do is plug it in.
Oh, okay. Like they hang them up, but they don't plug them in.
They put them like the actual lights, like along the house, like yeah.
There's companies that do that. I saw an ad for a company in our neighborhood. But do they actually buy the lights too?
People do it like
that I don't.
People do it on their own. Oh, you mean if the companies buy the lights? I don't know about the companies, but people, yeah, they might.
I've seen some really, really cool like house lights. I saw this it's like I saw it for Halloween, but it also has a Christmas version. This company looks at the outside of your house. They take measurements of where your windows, your door, everything is, and they make a custom video that they project onto your house. And so it looks like Santa Claus is moving around in your house, or there'll be like special effects and like video things going on in the windows and at the door. Or the bricks will change or whatever. It'll look like it's snowing. Like very, very cool special effects. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, some people go all out for Christmas and Halloween. It's crazy.
Yeah,
the
totally.
best outdoor like Christmas decorations is the one with the Grinch, the one where he's like taking down the lights and it looks like they have like half the lights up. You ever see those?
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh, it's the best. It's really funny because you don't have to do much. You just put up like a little bit of lights, and then the Grinch is right there taking them all down.
I love the Christmas like lights around the houses around Christmas time. It's so nice to drive around in the evening and just see your whole street lit up with different lights. It's so nice. Me and my kids, we both really enjoy that.
There's a place in Uxbridge. There's actually a street in Uxbridge, and it takes you about like 15 minutes to get through, but it's amazing. You can actually like grab some hot chocolate. Have you ever heard of it? You grab some hot chocolate, and then you just kind of like drive through it. It's like going.
I think
you pay for it.
Scugog Road.
Pardon? Scugog Road. That's right. Is that what you just said? Scugog Road. Wait.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
You have to pay for it?
Nope.
No.
I think they do take donations if you want to like drop some cans or something, but like You don't have to pay for it.
Nice.
Those houses,
Because I
though,
know.
What
whoa.
happened? And it's funny because she was like, "Whoa."
Those houses though are like mansions.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Wow.
There's a cabin house that looks like the
Sorry,
gingerbread
guys.
house, and
I
it's
don't know what's
amazing. That's my
happening.
favorite
I'm
house.
gonna have to-
Okay.
Whoa.
Do we need to call the exorcist in your house or something?
sorry.
Why are the lights flickering and going off? Do we need to
No, the
come
light-
and like
No.
what do we need to do
Okay.
for your house lights to not act on their own?
They're not the house lights. It's the lights on the
Maureen, open up your Bible. Open up your
ring
Bible.
light.
Just go and anoint your
Sorry,
house and get this dealt with. Yeah. Okay, this is too, guys, this is not a good idea to use this as a scarf. It's really scratchy and hot, and I wouldn't recommend. It's pretty as a decoration. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. So the lights, I wanted to also say that there was during COVID, and I think they still have them, these like streets where you can drive through with all the lights, but you pay for that. You know what I'm talking about?
They had the drive-through like Christmas light thing. Yeah, I did a bunch of them. We did a lot of them during COVID, but
Yeah, because that's
there's
all you can do.
there's one, the Canadian Tire one, but it's funny because I haven't heard of it this year. Like usually they would start in November, and I went last year, and that one's actually honestly it's amazing. It's great, and like you go to see Santa, and they actually put like Rudolph's nose on your car, like his drive-through, so it's like a red little
cute.
bulb
So
that
wait,
the elves.
I think they did that with ours too. I don't remember what they did with our car, but yes, I remember going through a Christmas light thing.
And they put like you go through these gates, and it's just like magical.
Mhm.
And there's actually a choir. It's everything.
Oh
So,
no, the one we went to did not have a choir, but it had a lot of cool lights.
The Distillery District.
The Christmas market, I love it.
years ago.
I want to go again because it's so nice to be at the Christmas market around the Distillery
Yeah.
District at this time of year. It's so nice, and especially if you like taking photos and having memories, and it's just really nice. I have a lot of happy memories there, so I would want to go
At
back.
Distillery?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like I remember one year, a coworker of mine, he was a singer and he was part of a choir, and we went to watch him and his like choir perform. Then another year, I remember it was distinct in my memory because Elijah was very young and he got this huge turkey leg. And and he was eating the turkey leg, and I ran into somebody from like my ex roommate. She was my roommate for a while, and we ended like kind of on bad terms. And like I moved out on bad terms, and then we reconciled. And then I remember meeting her there, and we were both like so happy that we had reconciled. Like we were both happy to see each other and happy that that was all like dealt with. So there's just memories because she passed away recently, like a year ago. So I remember those moments with her because they're significant in my life, because I remember that, right? They're lessons in your life. So yeah, I have a lot of happy memories. There's other memories of like, I think I went one year, I don't remember who I went with, Kevin or Tiana or who. I went with so many people to that Christmas market that I really like, I don't know, it's a happy place for me. Highly
I went for the
recommend.
first time in a long time last year.
Do you have to pay to get in?
I think some days you do and some days you don't. Something like that.
Oh, we paid. I think like between 7 and something you have to pay.
Okay.
Like the nighttime one, you have to pay, but like before that, yeah, you don't have to pay. Well, because like you're going for lights, basically, right? Like you're going to see.
Yeah. So just go in early and stay. Stick around. Yeah. Go in at like 4 and then stick around because it gets dark at like 5 o'clock. So might as well.
I know, that's true.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna go with your kids, you can go in during the day, like on a Saturday or something like that.
Yeah.
Probably be busy, but
always busy.
Yeah, I feel like it was busy when we went at night. It was super busy when we went at night. Like everyone wanted to get a picture with the Dior tree. It's like people's like, do you want me to take your photo? Okay, I'll take your photo. Can you take our photo after?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah. I love that. It's called the Dior tree. Is that what you
well,
said?
I just call it Dior tree because it says Dior.
No, I just didn't know that's what it was called. I was like, whoa, that's amazing.
Oh,
That's
I
what
don't
it's
know.
called.
I don't know if it's called the
I know
Dior
what you're
tree. I'm
talking
just
about, that huge big tree that's so beautiful, right? But
yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was called. But it probably is called the Dior tree. It's amazing.
Maybe.
But yeah, like, is that what you guys usually do around the holidays? Like, or is there anything like, is there any like special foods or anything like that that you guys?
I want to start
Food.
a new. Sorry, go ahead, Shaun. Go ahead.
No, so Tiana's just asking about foods, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get into foods after because it's
Yeah, we can. Sure, go ahead.
I wanna start a new tradition
Mhm.
with my daughter, that we'd go and do like a Christmas mani-pedi before Christmas every year, like a girls' day.
You should do
I
that.
want
Yeah,
to do
that's good.
that. I even told Sandra because she has a daughter. I was like, "Do you guys want to come?" And she's like, "Yeah," but
She has two.
yeah, but the littlest one is too little. But the
Mm.
older one
She'll
is
want to
old
do it
enough.
though. She'll want to
Huh?
do it. She'll want
The
to do it.
littlest one? No, she won't.
Oh
The
yeah,
littlest one
whatever
is too
my like kids like. If one does it, the other one want to do it, or they feel left out. And
yeah,
her youngest one is very aware too. So
yeah. But we've already discussed it. She's not gonna bring the littlest one. She
okay,
would leave the littlest one with her father or with the grandparents, something like that. But I want to do it, but we haven't hashed it out. Like even my sister wants. Like I was thinking even my sister would be interested in that. But we haven't, because like, when are we gonna do it? Every weekend there's something. There's like an event every weekend. So Sandra's like, oh, let's do it after Christmas. But I'm like, kind of like,
it's supposed to be for Christmas.
supposed
Yeah,
to be before Christmas.
yeah.
I told her, let's get the kids to skip school on the 22nd. That's the last day of school. But she doesn't,
Yeah.
she's not down for it. Yeah.
All kids on the 22nd, they either parents pull them out early or they just don't come.
Yeah,
What do
because
you
why
think?
would
Like,
Especially if you have a concert that week, kids usually don't come the next day because
really?
they're
So do
tired.
you think that they shouldn't, or is it worth it? Like, is it fun for them if they go, or like? I'm
Last
debating whether or
day?
not I should send my son. Yeah.
Oh, it depends. Like some teachers have their like class party at the end of the day on the Friday. Yeah, it really just
This brings me to a
really just depends.
question. Like, since you're a teacher, Shaun, I want to ask you this. And even Tiana, you have to deal with teachers. So here's a good question. Okay. This is off topic. This is kind of thrown out there. We did not discuss this, but I do want to bring this up.
Mhm.
What is a good gift for teachers that's not going to be too expensive, especially considering that you have to usually buy for multiple teachers? Like what
Mm.
teachers like, oh my God, I just got this. They're so angry. Like, are they upset if they don't get a specific type of gift?
Not really. I would just say that a lot of teachers don't want candles, lotions, and like, yeah, candles, lotions, and mugs because
Which
everybody gets kids or
you
everybody
literally
gets a
just
teacher.
erased all my gift idea.
Literally, that's what you
What
get.
about
You get
Amazon
mugs.
gift card? Amazon gift card?
Yeah, that'd be
That's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So
Um,
no Costco pre-wrapped gifts. Get like an Amazon gift card. It's better. That's what they prefer.
Yeah.
And then I can send that electronically too. That's easy.
Yeah,
okay.
What
there
do
you
you,
go. Send it
yeah,
through
what do you
email.
think? What do you usually get the teachers?
So I usually get it for my son's two main teachers. There's like a teacher, and then there's another teacher in the class. Um, and I'll be honest with you, that is my time to get my son an A. No, I'm kidding. No, I try to get them. I usually do like a Marshalls or Winners gift certificate, and yeah, and that's what I do. And I think it
Yeah.
makes the most sense. I'm sure they all go to Home Sense or whatever it is.
You only
Um,
have two
and
teachers to give
pardon?
to? There's only two teachers that you give
So
to?
I'm sure there's other teachers, but nobody else that I really know or that I hear from. With my youngest one who's still in daycare, there's like 5 people. And I usually go to like Starbucks or Tim Hortons for them. I feel like that's also a very useful, practical gift. And yeah, a lot of money is being spent there, but I think it's worth it. They take care of my child, and I don't pay for their education. Do you know what I mean? That's the only time I spend money, except for the one in daycare. But like for the one in grade 1, that's the only time I really spend money on his school. So I would like it to be on the teacher. I don't go crazy, but it's
I
important to
have
me.
4 teachers, and I also always buy for the bus driver because our bus driver is
Oh, and
so
the bus
dope.
driver. And the
I
bus
love
driver.
our bus driver is amazing. He drops them off to our door.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're not at the bus stop in the morning, he'll drive around to our door to come to check if the kids are like running late or like I don't know any other bus drivers that do that. I've had bus drivers in the past, they don't do that. If your kid's not there, they leave. They don't care.
I remember.
But
So speaking of bus drivers, sorry.
yeah, go for it.
I remember when I was young, there was like this huge snowstorm, and I usually when I was small, I had to walk like 15 minutes to get to my bus
That's far.
because it was like at a school in the neighborhood. Like so, all the kids in the neighborhood would walk to that school and get bused, right? So I was like, "There's a snowstorm." I'm like, "There's no way that I'm going to go to school. I'm just going to walk before the bus comes and then hide." So the bus comes and I run behind a tree behind the school. And I'm like, oh yeah, all the kids are gonna go on the bus and I'm just gonna walk home and I'm gonna have a snow day. All of a sudden I hear, Shauna! Like she came out of the bus onto the field and she was calling my name. I was like, no, now I have to go.
That's really
Because she
cute.
came looking for me in the snow.
Haha.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bus drivers. Like salute to them, because there's some good ones. Like I'll be honest, like my son has a really good bus driver. He's good. When my husband's late getting out to the bus, he stops in front of our house too and honks the horn really loud, stops traffic and everything. And and then my husband goes running out of the house. It's amazing that they go above
That
and
they
beyond.
do that.
And they take
Yeah.
care of their kids.
Are
Like
you
they
on a
take
main
care of
road?
their children. Pardon? It's not a
Are you
main
on a
road.
main road?
It's like an artery road. It's like an artery road, but like the bus will stop in it like
Yeah.
close to like in front of our house. Yeah. Actually, that's not where the
Yeah,
bus
got
stop
it.
is, but he knows where we live because he drives by. So before he
Oh,
actually
okay,
gets to the
okay.
actual bus stop, he'll stop because he knows we're not there. Because we're the only one who get like, yeah, that bus stop is just for us, I suppose. Yeah. Anyways, salute to the bus drivers. All right, let's talk about food. What do you guys eat during the holidays?
I'll tell you what I don't eat. I don't eat turkey. Okay. I don't know what it is with everybody insisting to have turkey.
Yeah, we don't do turkey for Christmas either.
Yeah. What do people usually do for? I do lamb. I love lamb.
I like
Mm.
lamb.
Yeah,
But
my husband
for
doesn't eat
some
lamb.
reason, as soon as you tell people you don't like turkey, it becomes their mission to get you a piece of their turkey. It's like, no, 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 no. You haven't tried my turkey. You gotta try it. Mine is so good. The secret is this. And everyone has a secret. I'm telling you. I've heard like 5 different people tell me 5 different ways of cooking turkey that they swear is the best. And I don't believe a single one of them. I
Fried turkey sometimes good. If people fry a turkey, have you tried a fried turkey? Sometimes it's good.
nor will
I
I.
don't like turkey either, but
No.
fried turkey can hit the spot sometimes.
Turkey
Usually
is like,
fry leftover.
pardon?
I said I will fry leftover turkey.
Here's the thing. All of turkey tastes like chicken breast.
It's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. You can do it when like leftover
I don't
turkey. You
think
can
so.
fry it.
Turkey has a distinct flavor to me.
To me, all turkey tastes like chicken breast, overcooked. Like it's always dry, a little
I agree with you.
salty. Like even if the outside is moist, especially if you are not eating it right away. Like if it's sitting out for like a little bit, then you're eating it after 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I'm not that huge a fan of chicken, to let you know. Like chicken is not my favorite meat. So if I'm not the hugest fan of chicken, I'm really not a huge fan of turkey. And every time I tell people that I'm not like a fan of turkey, it's like they're trying to convince me that I have to like it's just because I haven't had it good. And I just let them, stay in their delusion and just not delusion, but I just let them try to convince me, but I don't think I'll ever be convinced. It's just one of those things.
Fair
Yeah, I
enough.
kind of agree with you. I think it's like really, it can be really dry and like, yeah, I always need like pepper sauce or something with it. Gravy is actually much needed with turkey. I also think it's just a waste of time. I also think ribs are a waste of time because there's a lot of fat. Just saying.
Depends on
I
what kind
like
of
I'm not a
ribs.
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 So much.
I don't eat ribs.
Pardon? What'd you say,
I'm
Shaun?
not a
Sorry.
ribs person. I don't eat ribs.
Yeah.
You know what ribs I love? Okay, I don't love all ribs, but you know what ribs I do love? Do you know when you go to the Korean grill and you get the Kobe beef ribs, and you can get those from Costco too, and they're sliced like, as opposed to being like this,
Thin?
they're like, I don't know how to explain it.
I
Yeah,
already know what you're talking about. Don't worry.
those are. I could eat those all day. Like those are so good.
Beef ribs are good. Pork ribs, that's they're really fatty, but beef ribs are good.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I like pork, but I don't like pork ribs. Like beef ribs, especially when they're sliced that way. Oh,
Yeah, so good.
so good.
There used to be a place where you could get like a box of those kind of ribs,
Mhm.
and they just put them on the barbecue.
You could get
Best.
them from Costco.
Yeah, but Costco comes like it's a lot, but not that much. But they we need, we need
I don't know if it's on
open
a
the
timer or what's happening. Okay. I'm
It
pretty
literally
sure it's
looks
on a
like your
timer.
entire. It looks like your whole house, like just the lights go off in your entire house. That's what it looks like.
No. No, it's just the little light.
Do you guys like cook for the holidays though? Like, do you cook at all? Shanka, do you cook? You must cook.
Yeah, I do, but not often. I'd say like 3 meals in the week is what I cook.
Oh, but hubby cooks the rest.
No. So on Sundays, we go to
Yeah.
my parents' house
Oh,
and we take leftovers. So we have leftovers for Monday and Tuesday, and then the rest of the week we cook or we make something.
that's great. Yeah, I
Your
don't do
tea?
much cooking.
Yeah.
No, I don't do much cooking, but I one time made like a really good sweet potato like mash, and it was the one that had like the marshmallows on top, and it was really good. I know it sounds kind of gross, but it was actually
Marshmallows?
delicious.
I
Yeah,
have
you
seen
never
that.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
good.
I've seen it in like TV. I've never had it. I
It's
don't
good.
really know. Yeah,
No,
you'll have
no.
to make it for us one day, T.
Yeah, and I will. We should have had a potluck,
We
but
should.
honestly, like it's actually really good. So, but yeah, any other, and then like yeah, I'm thinking of like food. I think food's just kind of like basic. We have like the regular. I love like my husband's like his culture's food. Like I think it's the best food ever. Like Middle Eastern food. I think that's my most favorite food. So whatever they eat is what I eat during the holidays.
Middle Eastern food is dope. I'm not
It's the
gonna
best.
lie.
That's my
It's
favorite
really
food.
good.
Yeah.
There's a reason why Middle Eastern people are chubby or like, have a hard time
Food
losing
is
weight because the
delicious.
food is incredible. Yeah. It's really hard to like, it's
Yeah.
so
Mark
flavorful.
is obsessed with shawarma.
Yeah,
Like chicken
see,
shawarma dinners. Oh my
it's
God.
amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Like maybe like every 2 weeks we're getting some kind of shawarma something.
Yeah. Is there a good shawarma place near you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Really
them
good.
around. People love Osmos too.
The
I
Osmos
haven't had
are here. What?
Osmos yet.
You haven't? Okay, no, your hubby's gonna like it. Take him to Osmos. He's gonna like it. So a tradition that like we actually started like in my house a couple of weeks ago, and that's my guest that I would like to introduce. Just give me one moment. He might be hiding.
Okay.
Have you seen
Oh
this guy?
yeah, we have him too. We have the elf on the shelf. He's
This
in the
is
corner
Elfie,
there.
and
Did the kids name him?
yep, his name's Elfie. We call him Elfie, and we have a love-hate relationship. I have a love-hate relationship with Elfie.
Who wait, hold on. First of all, who named him?
My kids.
Your kids. Okay. And and why do you have a love-hate relationship with him?
Because every night or early in the morning, I have to figure out where he's going to be hiding because my kids look forward to finding this little rugrat in the
Yeah.
morning. And my kids also wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to find him. And they only do that when Elfie's around. So I have to get super creative and hide this little bugger.
You see,
But
at our house, he moves by himself.
no. What does that mean? Elfie moves by himself too. My kids don't know that I'm moving him.
No, oh my God, my dog just farted and it really stinks. Sorry. No, my elf is called Raph, beautiful elf. He's named by Elijah. And he flies around. Oh Lord, that's brutal. He flies around when at night when the kids are sleeping. And he moves around the house when everyone's asleep.
Well, this is exactly what Elfie does. My kids don't know that I move Elfie, and I'm not gonna let them watch this episode because sometimes they do watch the episodes, but I won't let them see me touching Elfie because if you touch Elfie, he loses his magic.
That's right.
So
yeah, do you follow like a series of events that you can get from Pinterest? Because I know at school there are kids who are like, yeah, my elf was in Cheerios this morning, and the kids are like, yeah, mine too. So it's like the parents are following the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Are
no,
you following like is there?
I do follow like the ideas, like Shelf on the Elf, like Elf on the Shelf ideas, but Shelf on the Elf.
Yeah.
But the thing is that some of them are like too like creative for me.
Elaborate.
Yeah, way too elaborate. Like there was one that I did last year. I was like, I don't think I'll ever do this again. I created a whole Mario scene, like Mario, like the scene where he's like, yeah, like the bricks and like you know what I'm talking about, like his actual like a scene, and he was in the clouds, and like yeah, Elfie was next to Mario. It was just a lot, and I put like a little Mario thing on him. I should show you guys a picture, but that was just too much for me. Like I'm like that took up too much of my time. It's like arts and crafts. I've done a lot of good ones. My good ones were like mainly last year. This year I'm like super, I think not creative, but I'm gonna be a little bit more like leading up to Christmas. But my kids love this guy, and yeah, and that's why I love him, because my kids love him. But I hate him because I have to deal with him every single night. So
I understand. And what about Christmas pajamas? Like we started doing that a few years back, where New Year's Eve usually we'll get in our Christmas pajamas. If they're too small for the kids from the year before, then they get new ones.
Yep.
Do you guys do that New Year's Eve? Not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve.
Yep.
Yeah, Christmas Eve, Christmas pajamas, Coco, and like a movie or something like that. We like to do stuff like
on
that
Christmas Eve.
It's nice.
Yeah. We usually do a nice dinner on Christmas Eve. And then, yeah. And then the pajamas, of course, like matching pajamas, and like take some pictures, and then Christmas Day. Yeah.
What about you, Shaun?
So my brother and my sister are still single. And like on Sundays, we still, like I was saying, we get together as a family every Sunday. But for Christmas, we'll go over to my parents. Like we'll all go over and wear regular pajamas. We don't wear matching pajamas, but we'll watch like a Christmas movie.
That's nice.
Yeah. And then on Christmas Day, we do like a brunch.
Oh, that's nice.
But we don't do like dinner because like by the time everyone wakes up and then you're making breakfast or lunch or whatever, it's like 3 p.m. So we just do that.
Sorry, I have a question. Do you sleep over at your parents' house?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That is really sweet.
So it's nice to be with family. That's the bottom line. Family around Christmas time.
Yeah, I agree.
Love it. I hope everyone who's watching has somebody special that they get to spend Christmas with, their family, their friends, somebody. I really hope that for you, whoever is watching. And if you don't, let us know. We'll send you a prayer. We want to encourage you around this time, because we know sometimes it's really hard for a lot of people around Christmas time if they've lost loved ones, if they're alone, or if they're going through difficult scenarios. It can be really hard to be the holidays. It can be really hard for a lot of people. So yeah, I'm going to be praying for you guys. So
sorry.
Oh yeah.
As we're transitioning into that, I did want to mention that I went to did I tell you this already? I went to the Mariah Carey concert. a couple weeks back.
Yes,
It
you
Yeah.
was really
told
good.
me. How was that?
Oh yeah, no, it was really good.
Fabulous.
But like Mariah Carey was in like these like really high heels and she could barely walk. But then I had to remember that she's like 50 something years old and
That's crazy.
like,
I still
she
can't
was
believe
good.
that she's in her 50s.
Yeah, but she didn't do
That's
much. She
nuts.
wasn't like dancing or anything like that. Everybody around her was dancing. All she did was walk around like she was really stiff.
Yeah.
But she's still
Mhm.
so gorgeous and beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. She had her daughter up there. They did a little duet, and it was amazing. And another thing I was not expecting, Mariah Carey had us in church that day. It was a full on church. The amount of I guess obviously a lot of Christmas songs are Christian based. Or there's a but she like one of her backgrounds was even like a cathedral.
Hey,
It was amazing. I was like, and I was looking around, I'm like, Mariah Carey has us in church right now. We
that's
are
awesome.
singing some Christian
Yeah.
songs in church. I'm like, does everyone not recognize this is church?
No,
And
they I love
it
that.
was beautiful. It was beautiful. And yeah, anyways,
Let's
shout out to
go,
Mariah.
Mariah. That's nice. I love
I'll
it.
go again next year. It was amazing.
Yeah. And was it just Christmas, like a Christmas special, or was it like all her songs?
She sang some of her hit like number
Popular
one
hits?
singles. Like, yep, absolutely. She sang like "Always Be My Baby." Like yeah, it was good. It was great. Yeah,
Amazing.
I
fun.
remember when I was younger, me and two other girls in my class, we did Heartbreaker for the talent show.
Love that song. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mariah's
Yeah.
classic. She's amazing, and like she's
Mhm.
got always gonna be like iconic for talent shows, for karaoke, for drag shows. Like that's just she's literally like
Mhm.
I don't think the word
An icon.
icon, but that's what
It.
she is.
An icon. She
That's what she
literally
is.
is.
She's classic pop music.
Legend.
Think of
Legend.
pop music, yeah, you think of her for sure. But yeah, that's awesome, T.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. I'll go again next year because it's Mariah, you know? So yeah.
Amaze balls. All right, Shaun, hit us up with some interesting questions. Let's go.
Hit us up.
What you got?
All right. So questions. Do you guys do a real Christmas tree or artificial Christmas tree?
I wish I could do real, but it's artificial.
Mine is artificial, but I hear some great
Mm.
things about real ones. And I actually one year maybe I will do a real one. Yeah.
Only thing is
I
with
heard
real,
that real ones
when-
bring in ants.
oh, do they?
I feel like they do something to it, like they spray it
Yeah.
or something.
In
They
the
do
winter
something.
time, there's ants in the trees in the
I
winter.
don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know. But
I don't
yeah.
know. I've never done it, but
Bring
my stepdad used to do real trees. Herman did real trees for a while.
Oh.
Um, you
Mhm.
honestly can't tell much of a difference. And the other downside to having a real tree is the fire hazard. They're more
Yeah.
likely to catch on fire because they're real wood. Although an argument could be made that the plastic trees are also very flammable. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And also you don't have to keep buying a new tree every year, whereas with the real ones you do. But it could be a nice tradition. A lot of
Right.
families do that too. They go get Christmas trees.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
it's and apparently like the pine smell is also really nice. Like the smell of like fresh pine is also like a benefit of having a Christmas tree, a real Christmas
Right.
tree.
Do you have a real one or a fake one, Shaun?
I have a fake one. What's one thing you would change about the holidays if you could?
Consumerism.
I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you
I think
mean
it's
by
out of
that?
control. No, I was gonna say because the whole meaning of Christmas, like being with family and friends, just keeping it simple, has lost it's
Yeah.
lost. It's been lost in consumerism.
Yeah. I would put Christ back in
And
Christmas.
now it's like, what are you getting on Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of Christmas
Mhm.
movies, Christmas shows, Christmas everything that we now consider Christmas-y is actually not really what Christmas is about.
Mhm.
And I watch a lot of Christmas movies and they talk about the Christmas spirit and the Christmas spirit is this and the Christmas spirit, but nobody actually nails it. They never say Christmas is about, remembering when our Savior was born. Nobody ever says that in the movies. They always say Christmas is about family and good cheer and blah blah blah. And I'm like, actually, that's not what it's about. But that's the secular answer, right? But they're really, as they say, Jesus is the reason for the season. Like, if Jesus
Mhm.
wasn't, we wouldn't celebrate Christmas at all. There might be other events like Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever, but Christmas specifically, which is what the season is known for, is for the birth of Jesus Christ, who's our Lord and Savior. And that's extremely significant. And we often lose that, or we often dismiss it like it's not important. And I'm like, what's more important than that? What's more important than our souls being saved? I can't think of, like, you're telling me buying a gift for whoever is more important than the fact that I no longer have to go to hell. Like, that's, to me, it doesn't make sense,
Yeah.
right? But I think
Yeah.
that's a spiritual wisdom that comes with like time. Yeah. What are you gonna say, Shaun?
Mhm. No, I was just saying, like, yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying. Like, Jesus is the reason for the season, but also, um, like, just a step below consumerism is, how can I say it? Like, you're giving not to receive, but it's like because,
Generous?
yeah, not even being generous, but it's like you're giving just because out of the goodness of your
Goodwill?
heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And not because you're going to receive something or because you're going to get something. And just spending time with family and, like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Celebrating with people you love.
Hmm.
there's a movie. I
Because
think
I
it's
feel
called.
like family it's not, a thing anymore. It's like,
Yeah,
What are you
they
gonna say,
make the
T?
holiday about something else. No, I was gonna say that. Do you remember that movie Star? It was a children's movie.
Is that
I
no?
think Oprah
Is it the
Winfrey
new
was in
one?
it.
The manger animals? Is it the one with the manger animals, or am I
Yeah,
confusing?
yeah. And
Yeah.
Mariah Carey's actually in it, and I think it's Jennifer Hudson or Whitney
Yeah,
Houston.
I didn't do
Probably
well
Whitney,
though.
sorry. Oh,
It
but where
didn't do
is
well.
it? Was it on
I
Netflix? I can't find it.
It did not do well. I don't
It was
think. I think it
amazing.
flopped.
oh, really?
My son loved that movie. My son loved that movie, and I'm like, that is such a and it has such a like
Is it
it's
recent?
like within the last couple of years, but
Yeah.
it tells the story of baby Jesus,
Mm.
right? It's so good. I just can't find it.
Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I started watching it and I didn't really finish it. It didn't really leave much of an impression on me. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. But I like the idea of it. But I don't remember it very much. To you, was it actually true to the story, or did they kind of Hollywoodize it?
It was pretty true to the story. I haven't seen it. I might have watched it last year, but it was so good I can't find it. Or else I would have it on replay with my kids. I feel like it has a lot of good teachings and it was. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is it a donkey?
Yeah. It's the story of like the animals in the manger when Jesus was born, or something like that. Right? Yeah, I don't remember because I don't know if I didn't watch it or it just, yeah, I don't know if I watched the whole thing through. But yeah.
Yes, that's
Oh,
a good movie.
that's a
Check
good
it out.
question. Is that what's your go-to? Have we talked about this? What's your go-to Christmas movie?
I know mine. I'll let you guys go.
On go-to Christmas movie. Like if you guys are family sitting down every year, you watch at least name one movie that you watch every year for Christmas.
I have to look it up. I can't remember the name of it. But go ahead, Maureen.
Okay, I have a list. I'll tell you. So right now, Elf is number one. Okay, we always watch Elf. We always watch Home Alone, and there are more. The Grinch is another one that we always watch. And I'm trying to get everybody to watch Harry Potter for Christmas every year. Which is,
Is it Christmas?
I know it doesn't seem like a Christmas movie, but I feel like it's a Christmas movie. I don't know why. I think it's like the story of like the good triumphing over evil. It just feels like a Christmas story. And then there's like seasons, like there's a lot of it that happens in the winter time, and I don't know why. It just feels Christmassy. Although I know some people like will be like they shouldn't watch that because it's like, it's witchcraft or whatever. But I would say like it's not even about witchcraft stuff. It's like the story that's so good. Like this poor kid is being abused and he turns around and he like defeats this evil thing. And like it's just, I don't know, it's just great. I like the story a
I
lot.
don't think I've ever watched Harry Potter movie. Like I think I've watched bits and pieces, but I didn't know that's what it was about.
Yeah.
Well, we're big Harry Potter fans. I've read all the books. We watch all the movies. I've watched them multiple times. Like I'm a big Harry Potter fan. But yeah. Okay, T, what's yours?
Okay, so there's a bit of a list too, but no. I feel like Home Alone is one of the movies that we chat like we've already watched it at least 2 times already, but I feel like there's a lot of inappropriate things like words that they say that I don't like for the kids to watch, but I still watch it if I hear it and I say like, this is not nice or whatever, but because there's some stuff that they, there's a lot of like mean bullying things. But yeah, Home Alone. We do watch Elf, but I don't think it's like the first one we kind of go to. Santa Claus, my husband loves the
Tim
Santa
Allen?
Claus.
The Santa Claus with
Santa
Tim
Claus,
Allen?
yeah. There's also Jingle All the Way, and then I like Deck the Halls. And there's a lot of good there's other good movies coming out. Like there's that new one with I think it's Eddie Murphy. And
Yeah, we
I think
just watched it.
Oh yeah, I watched
Candy Cane Lane. We just watched that. So,
We were just
yeah,
watching
so
it too.
like that, we'll probably watch it again. But I personally like not for the kids, but I like This Christmas, the one with is it Chris Brown? Is Chris Brown in This Christmas?
I haven't seen that in ages. It's just you just reminded me of a movie that I don't even remember. I didn't remember.
This Christmas, and then my favorite movie that I always have to watch every Christmas by myself is Best Man Holiday. I know it doesn't sound like a great Christmas movie, but I love Best Man Holiday.
Just reminded me. I always watch the Nutcracker. Best Man Holiday? Best Man Holiday. With Tay Diggs. In that.
Yes. Yeah, you know the movie The Best Man? There was a holiday movie. Like I love it. It's just the best.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that.
What's her name? The singer.
Pardon?
The singer. What's her name?
Sanaa Lathan.
No, the singer.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, but there's another singer in there. I forget her name.
She's not in Best Man Holiday. What are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
No, but Janet Jackson's in The Best Man, I think. Hold on.
You guys are mixing up your
Checking that up.
She's not like Why Did I Get Married, but she's not.
Yes, she's in Why Did I Get Married? That's right.
That's a different movie. That's not the same one.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jill.
It's not Best Man.
Jill Scott? No.
Nia Long. Nia Long is in Best Man Holiday.
Jill
Scott's
in
in
Nia Long. Oh.
Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan.
Man, I cannot remember her name.
Tay Diggs.
Okay,
it's the one where
they're in the Best Man Holiday.
It's the one where she was with the police guy, and then I think he didn't like her anymore because she had gotten bigger, she had gained weight or something like that. Yeah, and she was originally with this other guy who ended up having cancer. What one is that? Who is that? Oh, now it's gonna bother me.
I think it's Why Did I Get Married, or something like that. But it's not the one. It's not the movie I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah, but I'm still thinking about that singer because I need to know who that is.
Oh, Jen Jackson. Jen Jackson was in that movie.
Ah, Jill Scott. You were right. Whoever said Jill Scott.
You did.
Did I?
Oh, you did? Oh, you guys did. Yeah. But it's Why Did I Get Married, right? It's Why Did I Get Married, right?
Yeah, Why Did I Get Married?
What's funny is because I didn't even know that was Jill Scott. I know what movie you're talking about. I didn't know that was Jill Scott. She's a great actress.
Yeah, she is.
She's really good.
She can do both.
Yeah. How come I haven't seen her in other movies?
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know who she is right now. And you know who I always wonder about? Tracy Gray or Macy Gray.
Macy Gray.
Oh, she was. The last place I remember seeing her was in an episode of Fuller House. I remember her being in an episode of Fuller House, and that was the last time I saw her. I don't know what's going on with this girl. Hold on. What am I looking at here?
But I want you guys to watch. Have you seen The Best Man Holiday, Shanika?
Yeah.
Okay.
A long time ago.
I'm going to go see it.
Like I feel like it's a really good movie, and I think it's so like I feel like is underrated. The what am I? What's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's just an overlooked movie, and it is a Christmas movie. So yeah, I watch it every year, at least a couple of times by myself.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, I used to go watch the Nutcracker Ballet like live by myself because I know nobody else would be into that. But
I would agree with you.
you would not. It's a 3-hour play
I would
of
totally
three
go. I love
hours of ballet.
Yes, I would
You
totally
would
go.
go? Okay, then let's do it because I love if it should be still playing. We should go play. We should go watch it, a matinee or something. Because I used to love doing that. It's just a nice thing, like a nice holiday. I don't know. I just like I've always loved the Nutcracker for the holidays. The music's always really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of the holidays. But yeah.
Shanika, what about you? Movies.
Oh
You
yeah,
go to.
movies. So you guys are gonna laugh when I tell you this, but The Princess Switch, the first one.
It's the Princess Switch.
Yeah, The
Is it
Princess
one of those like
Switch.
Hallmark movies? Is that a Hallmark
No,
movie?
it's not a Hallmark movie. It's that singer is in it, and she turns into like there's a double. There's two of her. She plays two characters in the
Nickelodeon?
movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The
No.
girl from the High School Musical. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I did see that movie, and yeah, that's a really bad movie. I'm surprised that you like it.
I like the first one. I don't like anything that they came out with after that. It was just horrible. But the very first one, I think, was decent.
But
Just
you
because
liked it.
it's, I don't know, it's like very fantastical, I guess.
Yeah.
Like she meets a prince. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys?
That
Okay.
and sorry guys.
No, go.
My computer is lagging. So when you
I
talk,
noticed.
I pause. Yeah.
And then we're like,
That and Christmas Chronicles. With the little
Yeah.
people. They're so cute.
Christmas Chronicles.
I
It's
remember
true.
that movie.
My husband loves that movie. There's like 2 or 3 of them now on
Yeah.
Netflix. The first one's definitely
Mhm.
good.
I think I've watched it, but I don't. It's not coming to me. The memory of the movie.
It's with
Bruce. Nope,
Kate
not Bruce.
Hudson's mom.
Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
feel like it's not coming to me. What happens in the story? I don't remember.
Of what?
Of Christmas Chronicles.
It's good. You might like it with your kids, so watch it.
Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. There was a new one that came out called Noel, which was really good too. I just watched it recently.
A cartoon?
Netflix?
And
Is it on Netflix?
pardon me?
Is it on Netflix?
Either Prime or Netflix. I can't remember. One of those two. Noel. Yeah, that one was good. I like that one. And the other one, but it's not Christmassy. But it kind of has the fantasy vibe, so it could be Christmassy, I guess. Is Descendants.
Oh,
Descendants.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that one is good. It's not really Christmassy, but like it could be Christmassy, I guess. Yeah. Hey.
I just want to add with Home Alone, it's only Home Alone 1 and 2. Anything past that is a no-go. So it's Home Alone and then Home Alone Lost in New York. That's it.
Same.
All right. So if you were an elf in Santa's workshop, what would your job be?
What kind of jobs are there? Like I know there's like
the toy maker,
making
there's
hot
the
chocolate.
checker. There's the gift wrapper, the reindeer caretaker.
Well, you have the list there?
and
Do you have a
elf
list there?
supervisor. I just looked up Santa's jobs.
Oh, I was like, whoa, they're very specific. Let me think
I
about
would be
this.
the checklist person, like just to make sure everything's done. It's okay. Is that done? Is that done? Yeah, I can see myself doing that.
No, you'd be like are you naughty or nice?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's.
I would be the toy designer.
Yeah, that's the one that I would do too. Because I feel like I could be creative and be like, oh my gosh, we got to give this kid this, and like.
Yeah, that's actually a really good. That would be perfect for you guys. I'll make a decision that they're good.
Or I would be like the on the ground spy for Santa to see if the kids are naughty or nice. I feel like that's a cool job too.
That's what I just said I would do. What?
on the ground job? Like you're
I'm
on
deciding whether or not the kids are naughty or nice.
in the North Pole or like on Earth?
Well, there's no kids in the North Pole. Right? There's like, wait, the kids are on Earth.
I mean, when you said the checklist person, I thought you were just gonna be there like with Santa and giving him like the rundown, like you're like,
Oh,
like
that person? No,
report to
I
you.
want to make the decision about the kids. I'm like, yes, naughty or nice.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking you're like the manager.
We can do that job together.
Okay. No, well, I would either do
I
toy
think
designer or that one.
No, I was saying I think that's the elf supervisor.
Oh, supervisor. Yeah. No, we would need more than one checker, I would imagine. There's like billions of kids.
There's only
Right?
one Santa though.
Yeah. Well, you report to him, and he's the magical one who has. I think Santa probably has some crazy tech that nobody thinks of. That's what it's got to be. It's got to be some crazy tech that nobody can think of. Speaking of crazy tech, I'm sorry, caveat to this, but I have to kind of touch on this because I saw this today and it blew my mind. Google is coming out with a new AI kind of chatbot that also uses like the camera and the audio to be able to read what's going on around it. So like you could, the demo that they showed that I saw, and the camera was pointing to the table, and the person put a post-it note on the table, and they said, I don't know the name of the Google chatbot. Google, what do you see? And it said, oh, I see a piece of paper. And then he drew a line on it. What do you see
Oh my
now?
gosh.
You drew a line on it. And then he started to continue to draw. And he's like, oh, I see this line. I see this. Oh, it looks like a duck. Oh, the duck is swimming. Did it like it was able? Yeah, isn't that insane? It was able to see and pick up what was going on around it and talk like vocally. Like that is insane, right? Tell me that's not crazy.
Technology is unstoppable.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Speaking, since we're on the topic of Antarctica, I was just watching this thing, and Maureen, I think I sent it to you, that they're, sorry, not Antarctica, the North Pole, that they were saying that no planes have ever flown there.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too.
That it's
I
this
heard
secret place, and that if you go beyond it, there's like a whole other world or something.
yes, there's conspiracy theories about at the poles what is actually because like you said that planes can't go there and I think there's even like there's boats that will stop you or something. I don't remember. This is what I heard. Okay, I haven't checked this myself, guys, but I heard that they won't let you go past a certain point.
So after Christmas, Boxing Day, and then it's New Year's Eve, right? And so we enter into 2024, which is exciting, right? I feel like this year kind of like flew by. I mean, I don't know. Like, what are you guys leaving behind in 2023, and what are you looking forward to in 2024?
I need a minute to think about that.
Yeah, same. You know what I normally do, like as a ritual before the new year, is I do an extensive, and when I say extensive, I do an extensive review of 2023.
Wow.
And then I do, and then I do like what I want for 2024. It takes me like maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Like
Wow,
like that's something that I take, pretty.
Can you elaborate on what that would entail, what that looks like? What's the process for that? Like, what do you mean you do an extensive review? What are you doing? Are you writing things down? What are you considering?
Yeah, so I go back and I look at my old answers, and then I look and see like, okay, are these things the things that like happened? What didn't happen? What did I do? What didn't I do? What was my block? How did I, like, what are some things that prevented me from getting what I wanted? Like things like that. And then I redo the same questions for the coming year, 2023. And then, and I do it for my home. I do it for like my mental health. I do it for, physical wellness. So like I like break my life up into different chunks.
Are these goals that you have or things you're praying over or like
Yeah. A bit of both.
That's really good.
Yeah, I want to try and do that. I'm so unorganized. Even Christiana, she's like, when you every morning write down what you have to do for the day. I've done that maybe 5 times, and then I keep forgetting to do it. I need a reminder to
Yeah.
remind me to do that.
To do
But
it.
yeah.
For me, I usually like obviously like pray
Sorry, I
before
didn't
I
answer
come.
your question, Tiana.
Go for it. Wait. Yeah. So what are you leaving behind in 2023? If you can name like one or two things, what are you leaving behind in 2023 and what do you hope for 2024?
Honestly, right now for 2024, I hope that the world can get it together. Because to be honest, I just feel like, yeah. No, I'm
I agree.
serious. Like we need to
Yeah, yeah.
as humanity, what is happening? Like obviously I'm not
Yeah.
gonna get into it, but it's
Are
quite
you
obvious what
are
I'm
you part Guyanese? By any chance, sorry, are you part Guyanese? Like are you
no.
okay, sorry. All right. So anyways, so there's some stuff happening in
Yeah, I
Guyana
know
right
about the
now.
land in Venezuela or
Yeah,
the
this
land in Guyana that
It's
Venezuela is trying to
crazy
take.
with Venezuela. And I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, everybody just wants to, everyone all of a sudden, excuse my language, has balls where they want to start like, okay, yeah, we'll start a problem. This person's starting a problem, let's start a problem over here. So it's kind of like, I mean, they've always been fighting over that land, but it's, they're making a big deal about it right now, and it seems like it's getting out of hand. And I would hate to see another
Everything is
conflict.
getting
It's only gonna get worse.
What? Why
It's
would you
only
say
gonna
that?
get worse. Yeah, it's not gonna get
yeah.
better. It's gonna get worse. Just sorry. But that's the reality. Um Sorry, didn't mean to dampen that. But yeah, okay, back to your saying. What else do you hope for 2023?
Like it's gonna be worse. I'm like, wait, what? That's not what I want to hear. I'm like,
Yeah.
be positive. Be like, don't worry. You know what? We'll pray on it. It'll be okay. You're like, it's
I'm
gonna be terrible.
positive I'm positive that it's gonna get worse.
No,
um
okay.
all right. Sorry. So go ahead, Shaun. Go ahead.
What are you leaving behind in 2023, Shanika?
No, I need to think about that. Like that's not something that I can answer on the spot. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? I think and this just came to me right now. You know what I'm leaving behind in 2023? Bad sleep, poor sleeping habits. I find that I usually get about, on average, 4 hours of sleep. And then I feel like I'm kind of like foggy in the morning and stuff like that. And I realize I'm like, I'm not sleeping. But recently, I mean, in the last 2 days or so, I'm a little bit more like, well rested because I've been trying different things. One thing that I've tried that's really worked for me, and anybody else that has any sleeping issues should probably try it as well. The YouTube videos, but the ones that actually put you in a deep sleep. It is kind of scary because you don't know if they're putting you into it like a trance or something like that. But like it says like, oh, listen to this for 3 minutes and then you'll fall asleep, or listen to this sound for 5 minutes and you'll fall asleep.
And you're
It's
listening to
been
somebody's voice?
Pardon? It's just a sound like music.
Are you listening to somebody's voice?
No, it's just music.
Oh, okay. Because I know. Oh, okay. Because there are some where you're listening to someone's voice and they're like, now you're getting da 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 da.
No, and so it's kind of like you're being hypnotized. Like, even with the music, it's kind of scary, but
It's like
it's
that's
literally
like a
the
certain it's a frequency or something, right? A certain
yeah, it's just
frequency or
sound, and then
something.
like they like do like really pretty sceneries and stuff like that. And I'm just like, but it's actually been helping me sleep, and I mean, it's working, and I feel better in the morning, and I mean, it's kind of scary because you watch movies like is it The Hypnotist? Like, that new Ben Affleck movie that's on Prime? I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. Anyways, basically it's about hypnotizing people. So I mean, that's the only worry that I have, but it's been amazing. So I'm leaving behind bad sleep in 2023. And 2024, I'm just looking forward to same thing as you, Shanika. Get like I want the world to get itself together and figure out. I want peace. Peace in the Middle East. Like, that has never been a more true saying. Like, peace. What about you, Maureen? That's enough time to think.
I think like for myself, if I'm going to be honest, I want to leave behind financial worries, stress about money and finances in particular, because I feel like that takes up so much of my mental energy. And I wish I didn't have to like stress about that. And I pray about stuff a lot so that I don't stress about it. But um, I'm going to be honest, like it is definitely something that bothers me. And then, so I want to leave that behind in 2023. That's gone. And then in 2024, oh, it's so hard to just pick one thing. I would like to. What is it? What am I supposed to bring into 2024? What's the question?
Yeah, what are you looking forward to? Like, what are you hoping for 2024?
What am
What
I
would a
hoping for?
perfect 2024 look like?
Okay. I mean, ideally, yeah, that the world will get its stuff together, but because I have no control over all of that, I
Yeah.
just hope to. I hope to be able to serve more and like serve people more and um just get deeper in my relationship with my creator, and that my kids also get deeper in their relationship with their creator, and that they don't hate school. Like I wish that my son did not hate school and my daughter did not hate school.
Your daughter hates school as well?
Well, she says it because her brother says it, you know. I think if it was because when I went to pick them both up today because Elijah has tennis and she got so mad. She's like, I didn't want to leave. I'm like, okay, stay. So
Yeah.
I wish like those are small things that were in my vicinity that I feel like I have some control over that I wish I could fix.
Yeah, no, that's good. I think we're all looking forward to positive, happy moments in
Mhm.
2024. This is our last episode of the
Amen.
year, last episode of 2023. So we're looking forward to some great things in 2024. And hopefully we can have some more guests on. And yeah, we want
Well,
our
we
viewers
definitely will
to
have
let
more
us
guests
know.
on. Yeah, for sure.
You know what was great? We
Yes.
started this podcast in 2023, and I think we've been having fun. I
That's
think it's
right.
yeah. So it's actually been good. I think I want us to um, keep it rolling, and
Mhm.
it's bigger and better from here. I
I
saw you.
agree. Yeah. I would love if by 2024, end of 2024, we're able to like film in person.
Person.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Hmm.
that would be cool. That would
Would
be
you
a
guys
big
want to do that?
accomplishment. Yes.
Really? There's lots of places that we can do that. You guys want to do that for real? Okay.
I think it makes visually the podcast better, audio wise, it's much better. Like to really elevate our podcast, I think in person is
Yeah.
hands down way
And
better.
like
Yeah.
maybe not at night or just earlier.
Yeah, we'll see where this goes and what our year looks like, you know.
Yep.
All right.
Hmm.
So I mean, this one is okay. All right. So I came across this Reddit account where it's called Men Who Keep Secrets from Their Partners, and then it's asking them what kind of secrets and how lame or lethal are they. And I'm expecting, honestly, when I saw that, I was expecting all these men to be like, I cheated here, I cheated with this person, I slept with that person. That's what I was expecting, and that is not what I came across at all. And I was actually really surprised that a lot of these answers were really sweet and really funny. So I want to share two of them that I shared with you guys. One is sweet and one is funny. So the sweet one was this guy who says, my wife doesn't know that I record her when she cooks. She loves to cook. She does a little dance and hums to herself. She is beautiful. Sometimes when she's having a bad day, I pretend to feel ill and ask for her to make me pumpkin soup, and she lights up. She'll whip up some soup and her mood improves. I've saved the videos and I hope to watch them together when we're old.
Sweet.
That's cute.
God, that's so stinking sweet. What? I was expecting everyone to be like, I
Mhm.
cheated here, I did this, and that's the answer they give. That just blew me away. So I was really happy about that. And then there's the funny one, which is this one. All right. I keep a majority of the stressful stuff to myself. It's funny, but it's not funny. So like I feel bad for the guy, but it's funny. I keep the majority of the stressful stuff to myself and suffer in silence from the anxiety. That's not funny. But I also never told her that she farted in the nurse's face who sewed her up after giving birth for a solid 5 seconds. And it took every ounce, 5-second fart, like this. Poor nurse. The 5 seconds willpower I had not to crack a smile. The look on that poor nurse's face. Wait, this is the part. The way her hair actually, oh gosh, the way her hair actually blew back. It was the single funniest thing I've ever witnessed. And I just let her enjoy the moment of holding our son. The way their hair blew back killed me. That's hilarious because it gives you the
What? Sorry, was the wife not aware of what was happening? Like, what? How come? Like,
Probably not.
No, she farted while the nurse was sewing her up. And like I get it because once you deliver, you're like your brain is not there and you're just holding your baby, that's all you're thinking of. You're like super hyper emotional. And then the nurse is sewing her up and she farted for 5 seconds in the nurse's face. And their face, like her hair like blew.
and the nurse was like, "Ooh, oh," she can't say anything because it's like
The nurse had pink eye the next day, probably. I kind of want to ask T, has anyone ever farted in your face while you were working?
Oh no, so I never I didn't do labor and delivery, but you know what? I've cleaned up some. Yeah, I won't speak about it, but I've had my times where it's like, okay.
Thank you guys so much for bringing all your wisdom and your insight on 2023, 2024, Christmas traditions, all of that. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. We thank you once again. We had an amazing year with you, and we're so grateful for you guys listening and tuning in every week. For those of you who do, we want to make sure that you contact us at the Juice and Jerry podcast if you ever have any questions or comments, that you also make sure you hit that subscribe button. It takes 1 second. It costs you nothing. Do it as a Christmas gift to us, guys. Hit that subscribe button and make sure you check us out on our socials, Instagram, TikTok at the Juice and Jury podcast.
Yeah,
Thank you guys so much.
Until next year, right? Merry Christmas, and yeah, we'll see you in the new year.
Holidays. Happy holidays, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.